upon examination, we realized that he is missing his left eyeball.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
It's a Hopi.
Hey, Hopi with her pants, dress, and boots.
Hey, she's not much worse than me.
Yeah.
But
of course, I have 3 different colors. I got blue and burgundy.
Oh,
but we're just the hodgepodge family today.
We are us. So we came outside to
do some work,
which was going to be go down and put the trellises up for the tomatoes. But it looks like it's going to rain.
Tut tut, looks like rain.
Yeah, so we decided.
The sky is like black.
Yeah, we decided we'd stay close to the house and just give y'all an update on the animals right here. So.
Samson's laying down. We have modified a horse fly mask. We still got to do more modifications because it's like, yeah, that piece is hanging off. That's got to be like fixed. Because we moved the 9 big turkeys out of the meat chicken tractor up here because they were eating so much of the meat bird food. We want to take them out so we can make sure our birds are growing because we have to butcher them.
Getting plenty of feed.
In the next couple weeks here for customers. We want them to be plenty big. But anyway, but apparently the turkeys were trying to peck Samson in the eyeball.
Right.
Which was not good.
No.
So we put plus he was getting flies. So we put the fly mask on him, which if it rains, we'll pull that off real quick. And then we got Coco Mama. Hey girl. And Rosemary. And Rosemary has a tuft of hair stuck on her horn where she's been scratching herself. So Samson also, I don't know if you can tell, he looks a little cloudy because he was scratching his head a lot and kind of just scratching, so we decided to Kylie DE'd him just to make sure he had
give him a good coating, a DE bath.
Yeah, so
these turkeys though are doing great in here, y'all. They have not, none of them have gotten out. Pan over here, Kylie. They just kind of wander around in here and eat and peck around, and they're doing great.
Yeah, they're doing really good. We put them in yesterday and we put a pipe in right here so they can go in there at night, and they were walking through it earlier, so I guess that works for now. I mean, obviously it's not a permanent shelter for them, but we thought, well, just for right now to keep them safe. And
we're out of scrap materials.
Yeah,
we've scrounged
ourselves to death.
Scrounged all we can scrounge, kind of. So
we're working on. We need to collect some more. We're not really working on collecting some more. We just gotta
get some more. So anyway,
Hope's yelling, it's not raining.
I know. Let's go check on the pigs. So that's what we're talking about. It looks like it's gonna rain, possibly.
It's pretty dark to me.
Yeah.
Over here, back over there towards the
And
mountains.
there. I know. I've got to.
Like the mountains are.
She's pointing me.
That way.
The mountains are every direction.
Well, that's true, but you can't see them all from here.
Yep. All right. Let's go over here and check on the pigs.
Alright, so on the way to the pigs, we'll show you Tony of the Gang's chicken coop was about where we're standing, and we heard a loud noise and looked out the window, and the heifers had thrown the coop down the hill and flipped and was on its side. So we were like, that's not good. They wanted to get to their feed. So we flipped it. Jeremiah actually was out here and he flipped it back up, and then we put this netting. We put this netting here to
there's no power on it.
Keep the heifers, deter the heifers from messing with it anymore, and we think it's working.
Yeah,
so far it's working, but that was just a quick temporary fix to keep them from, like, you know. Thankfully, none of the chickens were in it because it would have been
probably would have damaged 1 or 2.
Yeah, it could have been bad. So anyway, just wanted to show you that pen so far is working really well. I think I hear thunder.
I heard it.
Let's hurry up and get this wrapped up. We'll go out here and check on pigs. Alright, so Mama and the pigs look great and are doing great.
We took down their netting.
Yeah,
it is definitely thundering.
Yeah, it's thundering. We took down. Alright, well, they look great, and we're going to run into the barn.
Yes.
And tell you all about them. Alright, so we jumped in the truck instead because it's really going to rain. You won't be able to hear us in the barn. I need to roll my window up. It'll get too hot. The AC compressor went out in this truck the other day, so there's no air. So we're not riding around the truck.
There's air, it's just hot air.
There's no cool air in this truck. So anyway, the other morning the kids noticed, they said they thought something might be wrong with the black piglet. He's a little boar, and since he was born, I've noticed that he's always like the last one to come out, like outside or whatever. I haven't paid a ton of attention. So he actually got out of the fence and he was walking with his head kind of tilted sideways and was running around. So we caught him, and upon examination, we realized that he is missing his left eyeball. Like, it's not there. And it looks like it's never been there. There's never been any infection or oozing. We would have noticed that because we do check on him every day, but he's black and they kind of run from you, and now they're getting to the point where they're getting friendlier. So yeah, he's missing an eye. It's not going to affect him. We were glad he wasn't sick. I mean, I hate that he's missing an eye. It's sad, but we're really glad he wasn't sick. It won't affect long term as far as we were raising him for meat. Anyways, I do feel bad for the little guy. But yeah, that was our like little bizarre thing with the pigs. We were not expecting that. We were like, oh, you don't have an eyeball. So anyway, that was that. The other thing was our Jersey little steer was acting a little bit puny and off the other day, so we put him up, and we've just been watching him, taking care of him, and he has perked back up and seems better now, so that's good. And what else has been going on?
2 or 3 cows due in the next, within
we've got
2 weeks
two
to
Tarantays,
2 months probably.
2 Tarantays were bred by little Joe. The cows that we hauled off that we didn't release, it looks like most of them we think were bred by little Joe. So we have 2 due in the next couple of weeks. Gertie is due in August. She was definitely bred by him. And Clary, we believe, is bred. Pretty heavy bred. We're not sure. She would be due, probably I would guess September, based off of when we brought her and she had calved and everything. So our best guess is probably she's due around sometime in September. So that's
possibly August.
Possibly August, September. But probably September.
Yeah.
We're not 100% sure because we did not see her with. We don't have a date down that we saw her with the bull. We have a date down for Gertie that we saw her with the bull, so it's looking like she's due around August 4th, according to the date. If she bred that time, if it wasn't that cycle, it was the next, that would put her 3 weeks later in August, but you never know. And we think that we have 6 cows bred by Rusty, right?
Yes.
6. And Cookie should be bred by Rusty, so
that would make 7, yeah.
We're really excited. You probably can hear that rain coming down now.
Hopefully it's a quick storm.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're going to leave the camera out here in the truck and we're ready to run to the house where it's cooler because it's warm. The meat chickens are doing great. We split them up into 2 tractors, took the turkeys out. They're growing. We weighed them 2 days ago or yesterday? Was it yesterday? Derek weighed them. And they're getting close to butcher weight, but not quite what we want for butcher weight. So we were thinking about butchering this week, but we're definitely going to wait until like the 1st of July because we want them to be a decent size. So I think that's about it. We've got the meat birds out here doing great, the little ones. As soon as these are butchered down the hill, those meat chickens, the little ones, the next batch will go out. So
we've got another round coming.
Did you order another round?
Yeah.
Oh, we have another. We did 150 this
150.
Yep. We have another 150 coming.
Yep.
We have so many chickens, but it'll be good. We'll have our freezers full. We've been able to offer chickens locally for sale, so people are going to have meat, non-GMO, soy-free, pasture-raised, all of that. So that'll be good. And we are. Yeah, it's raining, guys. Oh, we didn't get Sam's fly mask off.
Oh, well.
We'll have to go
he's
get
gonna
it.
He has to take it off after.
He'll stick his head under the mineral feeder when it rains.
Yeah, it's funny.
We'll get it off of him. It needs to go off for the evening anyway. But goats are looking good. All the animals are looking good, and it's just it rained. We'll do a garden tour this week. We were gonna actually go down and do a garden tour this evening, but that's probably not. It's thundering. Y'all probably can't hear that. It's probably not gonna happen tonight. But the garden survived the great flood, the great farm flood of 2020. It flooded. Then a couple days later, it flooded again. We left for like 2 hours. We went to the store to get our zip ties for the trellises and just like a couple things. And when we were gone, we came back and there was like the creeks were back up almost to the road. The gravel had been across our road, like where it washed out of the side ditches, and we were like, because it came up, it was really fast, but it didn't get to the garden this time. And it looks like the green beans are definitely smushed that flooded, but they're coming back. They're not dead. They look like they're coming back. So I think we're gonna be all right. Thank the Lord. We're very grateful for that because we were pretty worried. But anyway, we will have to show you the rest of the animals on another day. Anyway, till next time.